Hey there fellow TF2 players, my name's Incel and this is my first official video of the channel. So I've been both playing and trading Team Fortress 2 on a regular basis for about 10 years now, and it's my favorite game, like no question. But back in 2017, things got a bit crazy in my life and I decided to leave TF2 for good, like never coming back. Oh, hold on. Oh my god. Sir, here's pan to the head. Anyways, back to the topic. So, back in 2017, when I left TF2, I cashed out all my unusual hats and masks that I had accumulated over the years of trading and deleted TF2 and Steam just altogether. And it was this year, 2020, I thought it might be a good idea to come back to my favorite game. And I can tell you, I'm really glad that I came back because the game felt really refreshing again. I remember the date that I got back to Team Fortress 2 was exactly 7 days after the release of the 2020 Scream Fortress update. And when I checked out the new cosmetics and the new Halloween effects, I thought there were some cool looking hats and effects, especially the laughing ones. And since I wanted to do some sort of a mini celebration for my comeback to TF2, and I thought, hey, why not? I will open 100 Scream Fortress cases and score some unusuals. Oh, and I really wanted an unusual version of the Sheer Sorcerer with the Laughful Lantern effect, and a part of me at the time foolishly believed that it wouldn't take too much luck to score that exact hat just by unboxing 100 times.
A few moments later.
All of my excitement was completely shattered, and my regret for spending all that money unboxing without scoring any unusual was literally eating me alive. No, I didn't get the unusual hat that I want or any other unusual hat except for this one crappy taunt. And to make the matters worse, my backpack ended up with a bunch of the same crap that I didn't want. And getting rid of them was also super painful because by the time I tried to list them on the Steam community market, their prices were already really low. But since I didn't want them flooding my backpack, I just sold all of them at their market prices that day. Yeah, so that was a little intro about me, and it's also a backstory to why I decided to make this video. But before I get to the main topic of this video, which is about how to minimize loss from unboxing, I want to make sure to touch on a specific point. If you decide to open a bunch of cases hoping to get a specific unusual hat and effect combo, then this is a really dangerous thought. Let's quickly go back to my example. So I wanted a specific unusual hat and effect combo. So in this case, a Seer Sorcerer with a Laughful Lantern effect. And a part of me at the time thought maybe unboxing 100 times might actually get me this exact unusual hat combo. So, do you think that was a reasonable expectation? Well, let's find out by building an unboxing simulator and testing it. I mean, except for the actual TF2 developers, nobody actually knows the official unusual algorithm that's currently running or has been running in the past on Valve's production item servers. But there are multiple unboxing simulators out there already, and I know all of them have been built upon an algorithm called choice from random binomial distribution, and the chance of unusual unboxing is set to some value between 0.66% and 1%. First of all, someone might ask, okay, 1% chance of unboxing unusual. What does that even mean? Does that mean that if I unbox 100 times, I'm guaranteed to get at least one unusual? Is there any chance of unboxing 100 times and not getting any unusual? Hey, let's find out. So I built an unusual simulator and used it to simulate a scenario of unboxing 100 cases for over 1 million times. And the results suggest that about half the times you won't unbox any unusual even after opening 100 cases. Here, you can see the full results of the 1 million simulation runs. As you can see, over 52% of the times, even with 100 unboxes, we'll unbox 0 unusual, and only about 34% of the times we'll unbox one unusual, 11% of the times two unusuals, and unboxing more than two unusuals from 100 unboxes almost never happens. So yeah, even after unboxing 100 times, over the majority of the time, we won't unbox any unusual. So we can only imagine unboxing unusual with a less number of keys would be extremely rare. And keep in mind that 1% chance of unusual per unbox refers to the chance of unboxing any unusual. And as you know, each cosmetic case usually contains up to 10 different hats, as well as 10 different seasonal effects that can be unboxed as an unusual. So that means 100 possible unusual hat and effect combinations. Obviously, the rarity based on grades makes mercenary grade items to be the majority out of any unbox, but the point here is that if you factor in getting a specific hat and effect combo out of a huge pool of 100 possible combinations to already super rare odds of unboxing any unusual hat, then there's just practically no chance that you can achieve this with only 100 unboxes. And even with thousands of keys, it might not be enough. Okay then, what do you do when you really want that specific hat and effect combo? Instead, a smarter strategy would be to actively monitor the Steam community market for that combination to be unboxed and get listed for sale. Because in fact, there are thousands of other unboxers out there, and the chance of someone unboxing that unusual hat and effect combo that you want and listing it for sale on Steam community market is much higher than a chance of you unboxing that specific hat with only 100 keys. And most likely you'll probably be able to buy that exact hat combination that you want for less than the cost of unboxing 100 times. Because usually about a week or two into any new case update, most of the unusual hat and effect combinations, in fact, they do get unboxed and listed for sale. So if you actively monitor the Steam community market, you might actually grab one at a really good price. So do this. Now, let's talk about a situation when we do decide to unbox. The common opinion among many TF2 players is that there's no such thing as profitable unboxing. It's like a unicorn. Because as we just talked about, the chance of unboxing any unusual is just absurdly low, and other non-unusual items that are unboxed, even the strange ones, they're usually sold at really cheap prices. There are lucky stories that we hear from here and there about unboxing a God tier unusual hat with the God tier effect with not that many keys, and for sure, we can definitely call those ones as profitable unbox. But the fact is that even the unusuals, most of them, they're sold at really cheap prices, like under $100. So as the number of unboxes grow, the profitability almost always will disappear. And therefore, the best strategy for minimizing loss from unboxing is, well, to not unbox at all. Like, really. However, if you're one of those folks like me who still chooses to unbox even when all of the profitability odds are against us, then you might find this information helpful. Okay, so if we can't really profit from unboxing, can we at least minimize our loss? Well, my answer to that is yes, for sure. If we quote unquote optimize our timing of unboxing and selling of the unboxed items, then we can certainly lose less. So let's find out when this optimal timing is. As some of you guys already know, the new item prices are the most expensive on the first day of the update, and each day after that, the prices drop, and then they stabilize to certain points. This is because on the first day of the update, a lot of the people want the new items, but there just aren't that many that are getting listed for sale on that day. So this is the day when the sellers definitely have the advantage over the buyers, making the prices the highest on this day. But each day after that, as more and more of them get unboxed, prices drop further. Let's take a look at one example from the Wicked Windfall collection, a unique quality Goblinier. As you can see on this chart, the first day of the update on September 30th, let's call this day 0 of the update. The price of this item was at its highest at $0.96, and on the next day it dropped about 50% to $0.43, and the next day it dropped a bit more to $0.29, and so on. And finally it stabilized at around $0.14 from this point. The same decreasing price pattern from day 0 of the update to about a week into the update is actually found across other items as well, not just the unique Goblinier. It's just that for some items, their prices drop by a lot, while some items, their prices drop a bit less. But regardless of item type or quality, all of their prices drop from day 0 to day 7. Let's confirm this with data. Here, I've aggregated the Steam Community Market's daily sales transaction data for all unique and strange 2020 Wicked Windfall Cosmetics Collection and calculated their average sold price for day 0 of the update all the way up to day 7 of the update. And here, you can confirm the existence of the overall pattern of decreasing prices from day 0 to day 7 of the update. So, if you remember my unboxing story earlier, the day when I unboxed 100 cases was a week after the Scream Fortress update. So, day 7 on this chart. And as you can see, on this day, the item prices were at their lowest. No wonder when I tried to sell all the junk that I had unboxed on the Steam Community Market, all of their prices were already at the rock bottom. So does that mean the final answer for the optimal timing for unboxing is day 0 of the update? Because this is the day when I could have sold all the unboxed items at their highest prices. Whoa. Not so fast. Sure, maybe I'll randomly get one case on the day of the update for playing a few hours maybe, but that's just not enough. So if I were to open 100 cases, then where am I going to find the rest of 99 cases? The answer? Buy them from the Steam Community Market. But we should probably check this out first. You see? It's not only the cosmetics, but also the cases themselves whose prices were at their highest on the day of the update. The price of the Wicked Windfall case started at $1.31 per case and decreased each day after that and all the way down to 7 cents per case by day 7. Wow, that sounds scary. So on day 0, every unbox I want to do, I'll have to pay the extra $1.31 just to buy a case in addition to buying a key at $2.5. So for me to unbox 100 times, it will cost me $131 just to buy 100 cases and $250 to buy 100 keys. This makes the total cost of unboxing $381. Holy smoke, that's expensive. But like we saw earlier, the biggest benefit of unboxing on the day of the update is that we can sell the unboxed items at their highest price points. So let's just calculate how big this benefit actually is. In order to do that, we need to first know the probability of getting each cosmetic in both unique and strange variant. Luckily, this is a public information on the wiki, and we know the strange variants account for about 10% of all unboxes, so with this, we can easily calculate these probabilities. Next, if we multiply these probabilities by the number of unboxes that we'll do, which in this example would be 100, we end up with something called the expected count of each Wicked Windfall cosmetic variant that we are likely to obtain if we unbox 100 cases. And finally, if we multiply these expected counts to their historical prices on day 0, which is available on the Steam Community Market, and add them up, we end up with $123 for day 0. You should think of this as the amount of money that we can recoup by selling all the unboxed unique and strange cosmetics from 100 cases on day 0. Remember, the total cost of unboxing on day 0 was $381. Let's divide the recoupable amount of $123 by $381, the total cost of unboxing. If we do this, then we get 32%. And let's define this 32% as recoup rate on day 0. Simply think of it in this way. For us to open 100 cases on day 0 of the update, we had to spend $131 to buy 100 cases and $250 to buy 100 keys, making our total cost of unboxing $381. And let's assume that we didn't unbox any unusual from 100 cases. In other words, we've only unboxed 100 unique or strange cosmetics. Say we didn't want to keep any of them and sold everything on that day on the Steam community market at their market prices, then we would recoup $123 of the original $381 cost of unboxing, which is only about 32%, the recoup rate on day 0. And please keep in mind that this calculation does not include recoupable money from selling unboxed unusuals and case bonus items. But still, that sounds pretty horrible. On day 0, we can only recoup about 32% of the money that we spent on unboxing. Well, now that we have an understanding of how recoup rate is calculated for day 0, let's calculate it for all the other days as well and compare them to find out when is the best day for unboxing. As you can see, starting from the far left column of the table, we have the days from the Scream Fortress update from day 0 to day 7. In the next column, we have the cost of buying 100 keys, which is the same across all days. In the next column, we have the cost of buying 100 cases, which is the highest on day 0 and the lowest on day 7. And in the next column, we have the total cost, which is just the sum of both case and key cost. And the column after that is the recoupable amount of money on that day. And finally, on the last column, we have the daily recoup rate. And as you can see, the recoup rate starts at the highest point on day 0 at 32.3%, as in the calculation that we walked through together. And it dropped to 24.6% on day 1, 22.9% on day 2, and the lowest at 17.5% by day 7. Okay, so now we have a real conclusion. The best time to minimize loss from unboxing is day 0, or on the same day of the update, when recoup rate is the highest. So yeah, that's my tip for unboxing, if you still choose to do so. Try to unbox on the actual day of the update, the earlier the better, and make sure to sell the stuff that you don't want on that day on the Steam community market to recoup the money that you spent on unboxing as much as possible. Alright, so that was the end of it. Really appreciate you staying with me through my boring explanations. I'm gonna do more content mainly on TF2 and gonna focus on trading and economical aspect of the things. So let me know in comments if there's something that you want me to cover. And it's my first time saying, please subscribe, turn on notification, like, and share.